Let us get settled in here. You know, Aiden said to me in a previous video I started off with a tad bit too much hostility. But she can fuck off because she's wrong. Anyway, I hope you had a good Christmas and all. Hope some of you got some brains for presents because scrolling through the comments section in some of the last videos, my word, some of you are in dire need of it. That last one in particular. I saw the comments after the first few hours. I was pleasantly surprised. Comments were pretty cordial, kept on topic, it was fine. And I spoke too soon. Scrolling up, oh wait, no, here's the incoming Spacker Brigade. The behavior in the last few have been rather bewildering, but also quite fascinating. Recall how I said in the Birdman video, I will tell you what he's going to do, and then he does that. And then in his response, he learned absolutely jack and did it again. Which is still astonishing to me. That's a level of stupid I cannot comprehend. It's frame-breaking stuff to me, but anyway. In the last gaming one, I said, gamers, don't watch this. You're a thin-skinned bunch of bitches and you can't handle a dissenting opinion. And what did they do? Didn't listen, kept watching, and proved they can't handle it by spurking in the comment section in the wake of hearing a dissenting opinion. Now, in the last one, I legit said, there's something else making the rounds lately, and far too frequently as well for my liking. Someone will make a post, or in this case a video, and you will find a bunch of wankers who, for whatever reason, gunk up the post by talking a whole bunch of arse utterly unrelated to it. And I told people in the video, I like this person for reasons X, Y, and Z. And then comes said wankers who go, but what about these reasons A, B, and C that has nothing to do with anything you just said? And I'm looking at this behavior dumbfounded. I literally cannot comprehend this perspective. I am telling you people, there's a rake, don't step on it. And then many of you do, yet remain bereft as to why I think you're idiots. What kind of self-absorbed, lacking in self-awareness git do you have to be to when someone tells you why they like someone or something, your first response is to tell them why you don't? I literally did a joke about this in that video. It's as if I'm looking at a picture of her carnivore diet and someone bursts into my field of view going, no, Spoon, you don't understand. She wants to eat some vegetables. You cannot trust this grifting two-faced harlot. Or the you go, oh, Spoon, you said, how can you not like her? Yeah, that was rhetorical, you dillweeds. I read the comments. I obviously understand why you people don't like her, because you never shut up about it. What you fail to understand, though, is that's what bothers you. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I feel like I'm being bullied by a cult of dim-witted lemmings over here. The irony is, whilst these idiots think Melanie is somehow going to censor them and impose her values on them, she can't, by the way, that's absurd, they're chastising me, trying to get me to care about this nonsense, which is them imposing their values on me. These hypocrites are doing the exact same thing, only they're too stupid to realize that. This is really weird cult-like behavior online, that if you like someone for even the most basic bitch of reasons like I do, that if they don't like that person, you somehow approve of everything they don't like about them. Is this really creepy herd-like mentality? Or that I defended her about, 12 months ago? I mean, you're crazy if you think I can recall what I said 12 months ago. Hell, I can't recall what I said 12 hours ago. It's amazing to me I get called a simp by people who watch far more of her content than I do because they bring up stuff I don't even know. Why, it's almost as if my amusing chuckling is based on really shallow interactions. Chances are my knowledge of her would likely be shallow as well. Then again, let's be honest, rationality and reasoning is not exactly this crowd's forte. This one girl lives rent-free inside their heads. You know, at this point I like it just because she pisses off so many people they get on my bloody nose. God bless her. All that I said, don't respect a woman's opinion? Honestly, you should follow that advice. Then you lot wouldn't freak out like women when one of them has an opinion that you don't like. What were some of the other ones? I'm selective with my misogyny? No shit, genius, I stream with 2 women. Some of these people need to wear a helmet, I swear. Or one tried to contrast my interactions with Melanie with Sydney Watson. Sydney is rather political and says dumb shit in a space I am predominantly also in. That'll be the reason for that one. Or another one was Cenk Uygur, bizarrely. I think that's the comment I tapped out on. I can only handle so much stupidity in one sitting. Melanie wasn't even the topic of that video in the grand scheme of things. She's a featured example of a phenomenon that I often see. I could have used Anna Kasparin as well, actually, although I would have had to tweak it a little bit here and there. I used Melanie because she's in vogue for the objective and I have contact with her. Also, she has redeeming qualities. She says gamer words and that amuses me. Anna, not so much. Although I would defend Anna if she went on a rant and called Cenk a because let's be real, we would all find that funny. I'll end it with this though. Melanie is a terrible stick to try and hit me with if you're aiming for consistency. Do you know who's a much better example to use? Razorfist. Because I watch far more of his content, he's more political, and most importantly, he absolutely despises monarchy. And none of you have ever come to me and gone, but Razor hates monarchy, Spoon. How can you watch that leather-wearing, Republican-loving son of a bitch? Why is that? Could it be because you all like Razor Fist? Of course it's that. A question for you all then who pull this rubbish. Most of you aren't monarchists. So why the hell do you watch me? Do you agree with everything that I say? No, of course you don't. So why the hell are you trying to impose a standard on me that none of you abide by? I read the comments. This was never about Melanie. This was about you cult-like herd-minded wankers trying to force me to conform. I am never going to do that bollocks. I am far too conceited and you lot can all fuck off. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.